How's it going, everybody? It's Pete J, Pete_J on YouTube, Pete J Play on Twitch, coming to you from Euro Truck Simulator 2. We are back in, and we are... Where are we again? Hold on. Here, where are we? Nordic Horizons, that's where we are. We're in Nordic Horizons currently. We are parked in a garage. I don't think that's my garage, though, is it? All right, we are in Bodo. Is that mine? I don't know. We are in Bodo, Norway. What we've been trying to do is we've been trying to get that last run. Well, we were trying to work on the last of the achievements that you can get in Nordic Horizons. I'm sorry. I'll pick it up here. Salmon Run is the one I'm looking for. You need to take a load of salmon fillet from either Bodo or Tromso. I'm going to say Bodo a couple more times here, but it's actually Alta.
Duh.
Where's Tromso? Tromso's up here. Either Bodo or Tromso to another country. So either Tromso to Finland or Sweden or whatever. You know what I mean? You need to do 2 runs. I was hoping to do one from Tromso, one from Bodo. But it's proving to be very difficult. that salmon fillet load does not seem to come up all that often. So I've been kind of going back and forth with no real luck. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look. If it's not here, then what I may wind up doing is I may wind up just grabbing another run. Andenaes? There's one. Packaged food. We're going from the Bodo, Norway to Andenaes, Norway. We're going to Freyr. We're going to take some packaged foods to the NorrFood. We'll make 15,201 euros. We'll make 30 euros and 30.61 euros a kilometer. We have 5 hours and 58 minutes to make the delivery. We have it's 17,364 kilograms. Standard delivery, but it's fragile cargo. So let's take this one, and we'll be able to knock that one out. Right? Let's do it. And it shouldn't be that long a run, really. Okay, so our cargo is ready to get picked up. If we hit this button and then this button a second time, there is our truck. Good to go. All right, let's do it. We got a shift. I think I probably turned my lights on automatic. J, right? J, okay. Let's back up. I'm not sure. I don't really need any work to be done, do I? F1? Yeah, we're good. Okay. All right, F1 back on. We're going to shift back. That's neutral. That's drive. I had it mapped to my Thrustmaster wheel, but for some reason, whenever I press to shift, it doesn't stay. You know what I mean? It falls out of gear right away. So I don't know what I've done wrong there, but
get ready to turn left.
Apparently I did not I gotta turn sky up a little bit.
Turn left.
We're gonna turn left here. Coming that way. Nobody coming that way. We got to move. Let's go. Oh. You gonna go or are you gonna wait? And they pull up right in front of you. It's just like... He's gonna pass me. On the right. Okay, thank you. Crazy driver, dude. I thought I had it. I mean, I pulled out in front of that one car.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
And the issue, of course, is that when they pull up to stop for you, which is nice, but they pull up right in front of you, which is like, okay, Shouldn't you pull up a little bit further back so I can get around you, or?
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Thank you, Sky. You still sound very quiet. I don't know why you sound so quiet. When we pick up the load, we will take a look at your...
Exit now.
We'll take a look at your settings. Whoop.
At the roundabout, take the first
exit. Okay.
Exit now.
Hit the toll booth here. That's what these bowls are. €4 paid just to travel through Bodo, Norway. How vain are they that they think I should have to pay €4 just to drive through town? Oh, by the way. Now this Freyr, this is in Bodo, right? I mean, that's... I didn't invent that, right? Why are you, Why this?
Roundabout, take the second exit.
Why this, dude? Why this? Why are we doing this? Okay.
Exit now.
So the Freyr farm must be on the outskirts of Bodo, and it seems like maybe they're on the southern outskirts, which makes our trip just a little bit longer, since from Bodo to Andenaes is not a long trip, but we are going to be able to use a ferry, so that should be fun. If you look in the GPS just in the upper right hand corner there on the dashboard, Nordvik, you can see our pickup point. Just coming into view, it's now sliding off to the left a bit. Oh, there's the double X's. Alright, yeah, I'm keeping my eyes open for some more hidden roadways. Hopefully I can do a little bit more in that regard. Although this one I think is if I'm not mistaken, is a freight market job. That's the other thing, is I kind of, all the stuff they're doing, and they're changing things up and they're revamping things, which is awesome. And so far I've got no complaints about any of the changes. But they're trying to make the HUD you know, more informative, and I kind of would like that, is if you could at a glance, if you could see whether or not you're
Go straight on. At the roundabout, take the third exit.
third exit. Okay, not this one, not this one, that's 2.
Exit now.
We're going this way to the Freyr farm. Just down the roadway here. Is that a rest area? That's like a bus stop. No, it is a rest area. You can't get in there and sleep. But I do think it's a bus stop. And when the coaches are released, I think that will be someplace where you will have to go to pick up passengers. All right. Beautiful, beautiful map. Nordic Horizons is. I'm really enjoying it. I'm hoping y'all are enjoying it as well. It's a lot of fun.
Turn left.
I've been very happy with the progress that I've been able to make. I've already been here, I guess, once, huh? I'm very happy with the progress I've been able to make, but it's this last one. This the Salmon Run.
Get ready to turn left.
Man, it's killing me. The jobs just do not come up, you know. And if they don't come up, then
Turn
you
left.
can't make it, you know. There's some cows taking her easy. Hey, cows. Alright, this morning I had some issues. I took a couple of oversized
You have arrived at your
loads,
destination. Your route guidance is now
which, to be honest with you, is one of the reasons why I was like, yeah, I can take this packaged food. Let me take this packaged food. I think it'll be all right. I think I can handle that. I was having some issues this morning. I was doing an American truck, and I had a couple of oversized loads. We're gonna park well, not park, but we're going to put our brake. I'm going to shift, neutral, and then we're going into reverse. And I had to pick up an excavator from the quarry, and I got locked up, and I couldn't even get out of the quarry. I mean, it was just so tight, and issue was just so long. I'm going to put the parking brake on here. I'm going to shift it into neutral, get out and take a look. Oh, I got to lower. Oh wait, this is the back end. I'm sorry, folks. Pete's talking and not thinking. We're going to go shift it back into drive. Let's go around the circle here, and we got to go. I thought this was the front. I'm like, and I had that situation this morning with the American truck where I was able to pull in and get on the kingpin, and it didn't really make the noise to let you know that, you know, it was ready. So I was like, well, maybe that happened again here. But no, I had pulled up to the rear end of the all right, so we're in brake on. We're gonna shift, neutral, reverse. So yeah, so I'm in this quarry. I got this really long excavator. It's a articulated, you know, it's a double. I think it might have even been a double articulated. It was really long, and I used my noggin, and I got the park and brake, shift into neutral, and I got around, you know. But once I got out, I would have to make a really tight right-hand turn to get out of the. And that's where I got locked up. I couldn't do it, and so I was very upset with myself.
Let's do this.
Here we go. Hoses are hooked up. I'm thinking we just go back, right? I'm thinking we just back out, because if we jump in, take a look at the map of the. We could get out, but there's another truck over there. So I think I'm just gonna go with the backup. So let's shift into reverse. Let's roll our windows down. Are you already down? I didn't realize you were already down. Wait a minute. What has happened? All right, first of all, shift it in neutral, because that's. Brake is on. My windows are now working. This, okay, that one. This should be this. All right. All right, so parking brake off. Let's shift it into reverse. Let's take a look behind. We just want to come out a bit. We're good over here, right? All right, put the brake on. Neutral, drive, let's get out of here. Both windows going up. Like I say, as we come around here, I think you'll be able to see what I was talking about with the, there's that other load there. Wait a minute, I also wanted to do one more thing. Sorry about that, folks. Like I say, I'm still porting stuff over, so still trying to make adjustments on the fly here. Okay, so we got our load. We're heading back out. Should be a relatively easy run. Package goods, we just got ourselves a regular kind of
Get ready to turn right.
I think it's called an intermodal on the back. So
Turn right.
should be able to make this delivery to Andenaes, is what I'm calling it. I'm not sure if that's right or not, but I think this will be, with the exception of Mo Arana. I think I still have to get Mo Arana, and once I get Mo Arana, I think then I will have discovered all of the cities
Get ready to turn left.
in Norway that are part of the Nordic Horizons DLC. So that's pretty cool. I'll definitely have to take a look at the map and see if there's any roadway that I have yet to travel. Nobody coming from the left. Got a truck coming from the right. And definitely want to make sure I double do a double take and pick up any hidden roadways or anything that if I may have missed. But yeah, I'm kind of, like I said, I love Nordic Horizons. I really do, and I've done a fair amount of it, and I'm kind of looking forward to moving on from it. So, and I know that sounds bad, and I don't mean it to. It's just that you know, there's been, I think, since Nordic Horizons has come out, what is there? Like, I know there's 1.60 has just gone live. 1.59. Did 1.58 come out after Nordic Horizons? So there's been a few updates, and I kind of would like to get out on the highways and byways and you know, kick the tires and light the fires and see what else, what other things may have or changed or not, you know. So yeah, kind of, I've had a lot of fun, and it's but I would like to get on with it here. I'm going downhill a little bit, so I'm gonna hit this up at 63 because the speed limit is 60. And we're going around a fjord, which is difficult because it's very twisty and turny. Trying to get out and do the external cam is not the easiest thing in the world. As you can see, oop, 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 yeah. Especially when you got trucks coming the other way. We're still doing 63 and a 60. Well, you were doing 60 and a 60. All right. Again, like I say, the flora and the fauna, just amazing. You know. Was that open or is that not open? I didn't catch it. I didn't get a good look at it. I think it might have been closed though. The X's might have been a little bit further up the roadway, so I may have not seen them, but if I were coming back the other way, I think I would have. But that's the problem, is especially this roadway. I think I've been up and down this roadway so many times now, waiting for the Salmon Run runs to be available. That's like I say, that's why I'm like, at this point, I think it's time for me to move on. I'll keep checking in the quick jobs. See if anything materializes there, but I mean, I will. I'm actually going to turn to the internet and see if I can't get some kind of at least an inkling of what, you know. I mean, is it time based? Is it, you know, is it what triggers it, if anything? You know, does anybody know or have any idea of what might trigger these jobs to be available? Because man, it's killing me right now. Okay, we're up to 80. Let's turn off the cruise, get up to about, what can we get up to? About 75 if we could. That might be well worth it. I got people on my tail end here wondering what's taking me so long. That guy doesn't seem to be having any problems, does he? Heading uphill. This one I got to be careful of. I'm so used to, I've been carrying so much heavy machinery and construction equipment and everything, and it sits kind of low to the ground, which makes the center of gravity a little bit easier. Oh, and that's it. Okay. Woo! That's what I was just saying. You gotta be careful. And this is the other thing that's kind of driving me a little nutty about Nordic Horizons is that, all right, come on, bad. There's very few straight roadways here, and very few highways, freeways, 4-lane, you know, where you could just kind of set it and forget it and be able to kind of get out and do some play with your camera work and do, you know what I mean? It's that kind of an area. Like right now we're going downhill, we're picking up speed, and we're going around this hairpin turn. These are the things that you encounter in Nordic Horizons, and it's like, you know, it's difficult. It's even the simplest. Okay, you want to come by? Come by. So I'm gonna let guys go by, and like I said, I might even stick to what's the speed limit is 80. I might stay close to 70. just because, like I say, they can go around me if they want to, but this thing just freaked me out. Okay, we're down to 50 here. Which, again, between the hilly terrain, either pushing you
Get
faster
ready to turn left.
or causing you, like, it's like you go from, hey, cool, that guy's turning into that station. I've never seen that before.
Turn left.
Either pushing you faster down the hill or forcing you to stomp on the gas to try and get up the hill. You know, it's the constant speed changes. So, like I said, this is a little bit uphill, so I got to kind of get on the gas here to try and get up the hill. We'll get to the top of this hill and it'll drop to 50, and you're like, but you're now running, you know, so fast. Oh, look at that. Almost had an accident right there. The trucker did not let that car go by. I think the bus is just holding up because he's trying to figure out what's happening. There you go. So it is difficult driving, and it's tight driving. It's yeah, it's a test in and of itself. And again, like I say, so that's another reason why I'm kind of like, you know, if they're not going to give me the Salmon Run right now, then let me take what I can get. Let's try and discover the last couple of roadways. I mean, the last couple of cities in the Nordic Horizons DLC, and then maybe let's start doing Scandinavia. That way, we're not completely removed. We're still close enough. But see, I'm going downhill. I'm going downhill. It starts to run on you. And I would love to be able to get out and do some external camera work, but I can't. You know, I almost tipped the thing over. I almost lost the thing on a curve. I keep trying to get out and trying to do anything, but whoa. See, I mean, geez, 1 minute you're just okay, and then the next minute you're flying. You're just flying. All right, and I think the last time, or not too long ago, I wound up jackknifing. I jacked my truck. This time I almost did. The last time I actually did jackknife. So I'd like to get out and get some more open roadway. You know, something a little bit easier. Now we're going uphill, so I'm back on the gas, trying to get this thing up the hill. I thought we were pretty close to that. Ferry, but it seems like we aren't. Did I miss the ferry? Have I gone somewhere where the ferry is not there anymore, or it's not an option? Because now it seems like I'm going over land. There it is. Okay, yeah, we are. Skutvik. Skutvik is where you pick up the ferry. So we're going to pick up the ferry here in Skutvik. Where?
Skutvik.
What Vik?
Skutvik.
Yeah, we're coming way down in speed. We enter the city proper, Svolvær. We're going to Svolvær. We're taking the ferry to Svolvær. I can't go that way. Must have some kind of special pass or something. So I am denied access to that area, sir. Alright, so now we gotta follow the signs. Svolvær. I think we're going this way. Which ferry should I choose? I guess I choose the only ferry here, right? Grab this ferry right here. Okay. I wish they would put like a spot up there. I would pull up there. Ride it from that side. Parking brake on. Let's put it in neutral. I'll turn off the engine. Let's look at the possible. All right, the only thing we can do is go to Svolvær. So we're going to Svolvær, at which point we'll finish our run to Andenaes. We'll embark. It's going to take us 2 hours and 30 minutes. Really? Just to go that far? Cost us 132 euros.
Rerouting.
Why? That was the route you took me on. Come on, Sky. Can't blame me when I'm just following your directions there. Okay, the automatic lights are on. There's my... Can't tell if my automatic high beams are on. There we are. And it's raining here in Svolvær. Oh, look at that. That is some Norwegian weather coming in, folks. That is definitely what that is. Beacons. I turned the beacons off. I was just having fun. This is work, Pete. This is nobody here is having fun, Pete. This is work, buddy. All right, so we're getting off of this boat. Now we have got to go. I think we're on the right side. Yeah, that's the loading dock. This is. We've got to stay in the chute here. This is the exit, I believe.
Get ready to turn right.
Look at the weather in there. Look at that. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Turn right.
That is artistry right there, man. That is pure artistry. That is, it's just amazing to me how they can do that. We need to turn our wipers on, though. I think we're going to be okay that way. Yeah, I think only one. One is fine. Alright, so here we go. Now let's turn it up to 2. If we go here... There we go. Everything seems okay. So yeah, our little excursion where we almost tipped a truck doesn't seem to have harmed our load or our trailer, which is good.
At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit.
Alright, Sky, 3rd exit.
Exit now.
You got it. Okay, so heading to Andenaes, I'm not sure if there's much to discover there. What kind of layout it is. Like I say, this will be our first time there, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. And having one more city in Norway down. Like I say, I think in Sweden, I think we did. We saw there was like 3 cities in Sweden. I think I've gotten all the ones in Finland though, which is weird because I have done like 0 as far as in Finland as far as the Scandinavia DLC goes. So it's like weird that I have it done. Although to be honest with you, when you get into northern Finland, there's not a whole lot there. Rovaniemi is there, of course, which is a beautiful little town. There's a nice little church there. Big cemetery, big cemetery. All right, here we go. The speed limit's 50, Pete. You're doing 74. Need to come down a bit. 54 is fine, I think. All right, there we are. Now it's back up to 70. See, this is what I'm telling. It's like drives me nuts. Every time you think you're, oh, look, I'm speeding. I didn't realize the speed had come down. So you make the adjustment, and by the time you're done making the adjustment, it's back up to, now it's 30 here because of the construction. I'm still speeding, so I could still get a ticket. Well, okay, now I'm down. I'm in the goods place, but now once we hit this sign, it goes back up to 70. Boom, there you go. Actually, it goes up to 80. There you go. We got a little bit of a straightaway here. No. Whoa. All right. this is not good times, folks. This is like a rookie. Like I'm a rookie. Like I haven't done this. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, some things have changed. Some things have changed. It's not the same game that I've been playing for years and years. It's kind of got a different presentation and a different play style. So I am having to kind of relearn a little bit. I also, like I say, I gotta figure out when you come onto the new one, not everything gets brought over the same as you had it originally. So trying to get used to the way, you know, I'm figuring out, and usually the way when you figure it out, it's usually at the worst time. You know, that the button that used to be here is no longer there. Look, come on, man. There's no way you go around that curve at 80. There's just no way. You know, there's no way that's gonna happen. So yeah, so it's like you'll be in the middle of driving and you'll do, you know, your muscle memory will say reach over here and touch, you know, hit this button, and you do it and nothing happens, and you're like, oh, what's happening? You know, so a little bit of trial and error until you get everything sorted back out and set up the right way again, or until you get used to the new way, you know, the new way things are going. So that's how it is. I'm driving down the middle of the road. Alright, this guy's slowing down, so I'm going to take my cue from this guy and I'm going to slow down as well. Alright, let's do this, get this done. Let's see where we're at. Alright, we are 3 hours and 48 minutes from our destination. So, 240 kilometers. We got a little bit of driving left to do. I got a long line of people behind me. They just do not like me at all, because I am not used to this driving, folks. $83, all right, let's back off because I can already see that I'm catching up to this guy. Got the brakes on. Please pull in for a vehicle inspection. No way. Right, so they're across the way there. I think I should be able to...
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Sorry, Sky. I have to go to the inspection place, which is here, right?
Exit now. Never mind. I'll find a new route. Go straight on.
Alright, this is a gas station, so this is not...
Finding a new route.
I'm trying to figure out where the way station is. Alright, so I think they made this big so that we could turn around, because they probably figured a lot of people were going to miss that. Let's see, maybe we'll get some gas before we take off. Just because I can't remember when the last time I gassed up was. And we can use it as a, okay, we're going to put the parking brake on. Shift it into neutral. Turn off the wipers. And the lights. Put the engine off. Let's fill up. That's probably a good idea. All right. Check the map. How do I get into this? I come out the way I came in. Is that the entrance? I think that's the entrances at the back. So we come out, make a right, and then we go down. Okay. Sorry, folks. It's been a little bit of an ordeal. Automatic. Parking brake off. Put it in drive.
Get ready to turn left.
Well, we got to hit the way station first.
Turn
there,
left.
Sky. Yeah, see, that's no enter. So that's what I thought. We got to turn right, Sky. We got to turn right, and we got to go for. Get way up there. There's a sign there. Stop ahead. Okay.
Turn left.
This guy's getting weighed up already. Parking brake on. Let's weigh it. 36 tons. Have a safe. Thank you for your cooperation. Have a safe journey. You've got it. Okay, here we go. Let's bring these pedals back though before we take off because they're kind of floating a little bit. Now, there is an exit over here. There it is.
Get ready to turn right.
You've got it, Sky. We're going right.
Turn right.
Sky wants us to go right. We're gonna go right. Nobody coming from that direction.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
First exit. You got it. On our way to Andenaes.
Exit now.
Okay. The 85. I think the 85 should take us all the way into Andenaes. Okay. Speed limit is 80 kilometers an hour. This little river runs through it here. Doing 70. Rainy day into Andenaes. Like I say, I think I'm going to get to about 70. Can we... Truck still seems like it's floating a little bit too, so I may have to work on some of my settings. Car coming from the other way. All right, I locked in at about 76. That's about what I'm comfortable doing right here. Although this is how they get you. They get you turning one way, so we're going right, and then we're gonna come up here and we're gonna have to go left, and that's what they do. They get you rocking and rolling. Your trailer starts to rock and roll back and forth. And that's when you start to run into trouble. So I think at 76 we should be okay going through here. It's a little tight there. All right, we're gonna be heading uphill, so we should actually help us with speed. Take some of the speed off. Now we're doing 81. See, that's what I'm talking about. I locked it in at 76. I was up to 81 there. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this hairpin coming up. We got to come down to about 60.
Get ready to turn left.
All right. We're going to turn left here.
Turn left.
We gotta yield, so we're gonna take a look first. Nobody coming from the left. Nobody coming from the right. Nobody coming from the left again. We're going. No pickup. This truck has no pickup. 36 tons though, so maybe that's part of it, right? All right, here we go. we got in time? 2 hours, 24 minutes. Alex B just picked up 43,879 euros. Thank you, Alex B. Way to go, brother. Alex B is pulling it in, folks. Trying to work on my business side here because over an American truck, I feel pretty comfortable. I can pretty much do whatever I want, you know, and everything that I do helps build the business, obviously, you know. In Euro truck, I'm still kind of struggling. My business woes are well documented, and I still have a long way to go before I get to the point. That's the same point in Euro truck that I'm at in American truck, where it feels like I can do whatever, you know, do whatever I want. Okay, I pumped the brakes a little bit there just because coming into this tunnel, I wasn't sure. It's a little bit of a curve in, so I wasn't sure what the layout was going to be once we got inside, and with the constricted roadway because of the bridge. I was kind of hoping we'd come out into no more rain, but no such luck, folks. We are traveling, I think, from Svolvær to Andenaes. We're on a little bit of an outcropping. I don't know what they call that. It's surrounded by ocean, almost like on 3 sides, and then it's got like a little connecting isthmus or so, whatever, that connects it to the mainland. But these two are kind of out in the ocean a bit.
Keep right.
Keep right, okay. All right. And it is a little slickery. $65. There's another bus stop. Again, they're really getting ready for the coaches DLC. Yeah, I still feel like the truck. I might have to do some adjustments because it does feel as though the truck is kind of still floating. We can't go over that bridge. Can't go over that bridge, man. The RV dealership. Right over here, all the RVs parked there. Should be going uphill, so I assumed we would have lost a little speed, but we're not. We're not losing any speed. Ogja Garden. Still raining all the way through. I go here. Okay. Alright, I think we can turn that off now. That's cool. That makes me happy. One less thing that I gotta worry about. That's pretty, ain't it? Andenaes. All hands on deck here. Hold on. Sorry about that. Had to clear the throat. everything's looking pretty good. Little town here. Snowmobile parked outside that house over there. We're only 41 minutes away. We got the sun going down in our face right here, which is kind of cool. See, it's floating. It's pulling to the left. I don't know why. And then when you try to correct, it overcorrects to the right. So I'm going to have to figure that out. 60 kilometers an hour. Yeah. If anybody knows how to fix that, go ahead and drop me a comment in the comment section. I would appreciate it. Like I say, it's just a situation where it doesn't want to just stay going straight. It keeps wanting to pull. Maybe I'll have to have it in for an alignment or something. Uh-oh, we're moving too fast again, Pete. The car's flipped over. See, that's what happens when you go too fast. You flip over. Alright, down to 60. The curve here. They are deceptive. Like I said, I think that's one of the things I have liked about Nordic Horizons is it is a test. It's not just, you know, jump on a highway or a freeway and take it. You know, but I maybe have done it wrong because I did it, you know, I jumped in and I was just exclusive Nordic Horizons, period, end of sentence, full stop. You know, that's all I was looking for. That's all I was doing. Maybe I burned myself out a little bit on it, but I still like it. It's not that I don't. It's just I guess for lack of a better, I'm just done with it for now.
Go
you know?
straight on.
I like to do something else. I like to drive with my brother-in-law Tommy G. And I was excited about driving Nordic Horizons with him and checking it out. And like I say, he was in and out pretty quickly. He had other things he wanted to do. So
get ready to turn
look,
right.
see now, this is like an approach, right? Those were landing lights from an airport.
Turn right.
I'm pretty sure. So we were like, there's something for Tommy G. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Fly into Andenaes, Norway. And let's see what that looks like, right? Alright, so we're driving through a neighborhood here in Andenaes on our way to the NorrFood, I think it is.
Go straight on.
Straight on. There's NorrFood right there. So is it the NorrFood distribution center, or is it?
Turn left.
It looks an awful lot like.
Turn left.
Okay. NorrFood store. I thought it would be a distribution center, but
Finally.
it's kind of cool.
We are here.
Supermarket NorrFood. Where is my delivery point, Sky? Right there. That's not difficult at all. I'm going to make it difficult though. That's what I like to do. So I like to take something that's relatively easy and make it as difficult as possible. All right, we're going to roll these windows down. We got to shift, neutral shift. That's the other thing too, is in the American truck, I forgot that you have to actually shift. That it isn't like a double pump of the brake pedal to get it into reverse, you know what I mean? And so obviously that leads to a lot of problems because it's a double pump of the gas pedal to get it back into drive. And so I was trying to do a parking job and I messed up because I kept double pumping and when I didn't have to or shouldn't have. And this is what I was talking about in American truck. It doesn't come back fast enough. See, I mean, I've been hard all the way to the other side for a while now, and it's just now getting back to even. I'm going to wind up hitting that post. don't know if is there a setting that I can adjust to make it come back faster? Because it just doesn't. No, 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 no. No! Again, wrong button. Shifted into neutral. Put it on parking brake. I just shot my pedals across the room. But see, that's the thing, is it just doesn't seem to come back fast enough. So we want to go into drive, parking brake off. This doesn't seem to come back fast enough. So I'll have to take a look and see, is there a setting that I can? All right, here we're doing it again. We are messing everything up. All right, we're just gonna take it. I am not doing well here. I don't know why, but yeah, like I said, we'll take it. It's not horrible, but we're there, right? We're there. We covered the door. That's what I wanted. Excellent job, Andenaes, from Bodo to Andenaes, and that's going to be good for us. Almost up to level 31, but we're going to continue on. Let's take a look at our new city here. There's a rest stop up here by the Renar Logistica. We also have a gas station and a service station down here. I'm surprised, can you stay at the service station or no? But we'll just head on down the road to this rest stop, and then we're going to shut her down. All right, jump back in. Parking brake off. Shifted into gear.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Wait, can I go out here? I can go out here. Save myself going around the block. Because I think they've already given me the discovery, right? So I could just go out here and make a right. Public crosswalk. That's what they need now. They got to start putting people in the crosswalks where you have to actually stop.
Go straight on.
And wait, you know, for people to cross the street. It's just, I don't know what that was, but this little gazebo out here.
Get ready to turn right.
Ready to turn right, okay. Heading down this way.
Turn right, and then continue straight on.
Ninja? What's the ninja?
Go straight on.
It's an open area there, but it's just a parking lot, I think. That guy didn't stop at all. Little barn. Blocked off.
This is where it ends.
We're in here? How do I get in there, though? Oh, it's the, I'm not gonna park there. Alright, well, stay with me until I get over here. Don't disappear. I'm always, disappeared. Which means... But how do I'm just supposed to park behind these guys? Maybe I can park between these guys. Literally, it's just right there. I do have to park behind these guys. I'm in neutral. Reverse. So I'll be a good neighbor, and I will at least stay between them. Neutral. Put it in gear. Again, this is where I have to park in order to be able to sleep. Okay, so back in. Lights off. Everything's off. Let's just... Parking brake is on, right? On, yeah. All right, we're going to sleep here. We're going to call it. Thank you for coming with me to Andenaes. Come back next time, and we'll either be doing the Salmon Run, or we're going to just continue on down. Try to pick up the last 3 cities in Sweden, and then head down to Scandinavia and try to knock that out. So thanks for joining me. Until I see you again, be safe, be well, be good. Be back here next time. We'll talk soon. All right? Bye-bye.